First, I would like to introduce Alojz Peterle to begin this part of the conference. Mr. Peterle is a renowned supporter for cancer action at EU level. He is a leader of the informal all-party forum in the European Parliament called MAC, MEPs Against Cancer. Mr. Peterle, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hvala lepa. Distinguished Secretary General, Chairman, honorable panelists, dear partners in the fight against cancer. It is also my pleasure to be here, and I would like to thank the Spanish Ministry for Health, Social Policy and Equality for inviting me to this very important first open forum. I would like to tell you my first consideration at this particular occasion. We are mentally, conceptually, and organizationally far from the time when different stakeholders, politicians among them as well, were asking for more attention for cancer. I'm pleased that we are now in action which is bringing results. We know much better each other. We do share many strategic thoughts. And I think we do reduce already some, I would say, smaller burdens of cancer here or there. And I'm pleased that the cancer has become a constant part of the political agenda, not only in the Commission or in the European Parliament. I'm pleased that 2 weeks ago, in the Committee of Regions, the President of the European Council, Mr. Van Rompuy, expressed his and European Council views on the need to fight against cancer together. And there are almost 2 years of European partnership action against cancer. This is perfectly in line with one of the main ideas of the founding fathers of the European Union. It means to do things together. European partnership was proposed by the European Commission, but it's not just its, I would say, PR product. It is truly European action. It is our, I would say, this is not political slogan, it's my partnership, which is not shared only in Brussels by the main European institutions. I think, or I see it as a growing partnership in truly European terms, at European but also at the national levels. Of course, we have to do much more than we were able to achieve in two years. And what is important is the following, that this partnership has not been aimed at the most known partnership between patients and medical doctors only. It has a broader framework. Now I would like to express my second consideration. 2 years ago, I think that with some of you, we were together at ECO and ESMO Congress in Berlin. There were around 15,000 oncologists and 2 politicians. One was Madam Commissioner Vassiliou, the other one was me. And a colleague, I would say, a medical doctor from Slovenia, a friend of mine, asked me, Mr. Peterle, what are you doing here? You are not a medical doctor. And my answer was, this is exactly why I'm here, because I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a politician, I'm a member of the European Parliament, and you, 15,000 of oncologists, you deal with cancer itself. But I'm interested in everything around it, in the context of it, where the reasons for cancer lie. So I think that we were speaking terms afterward, and I'm pleased that afterwards I was not that alone at other similar gatherings. Cancer, for me and my colleagues in the MAC, Members Against Cancer Informal Parliamentary Group, is a political issue. and is considered as one of the main political challenges of our societies. I don't know one single exception in this regard among the member states of the European Union, or even globally, I could say. And I'm sure we will succeed in our endeavors in case we will understand the complexity of the cancer phenomenon. Political dimension of it is getting more and more importance, but not everywhere the same level of attention, of course. My third consideration, the incidence of cancer has been growing. This means also that the burden of cancer for the national health systems has been growing. We are coming to the financial limits, or at least to the problems. And patients are afraid whether they will be really equally treated or not. They also know that the prices for medicaments are growing. And patients, the citizens know also, at least some of them, what we said in European health strategy. We said health for all. We do invest in the healthcare, research, new therapies, but the inflow of the new cancer patients is constantly and globally growing. I know that all the ministers and members of the parliaments know that there must be a share for fight against cancer in the national health budgets. But the main political challenge as far as cancer is concerned is the question how to diminish the inflow of the new patients. We have to deal more with the context of cancer, with its reasons, with its social, environmental and other determinants. We need to broaden the front from symptomatic to the paradigmatic aspect, which has been already mentioned. This is why my colleagues in MAC, in the European Parliament, do emphasize, and we are not alone, the strategic importance of prevention. We say that we have to deal much more with those who are still healthy. My fourth consideration, as I mentioned already, there is written in European Health Strategy or in the White Book on it, health in all policies. And you know, we are sometimes quite critical to different institutions, but when we organized a few weeks ago one of the events of the Working Group Health in the European Parliament, I'm co-chairman of it, we were pleased to see the representatives of 6 DGs from agriculture, Sanco, research and so on, who were speaking how they do cooperate. I would say it was really a spirit of cooperation. It was the smell of health in all policies. So the MEPs were pleased to see the awareness and the spirit of collaboration between different DGs or different commissioners. And I think it is important that they really and we all do things together. Now a few words concerning MAC. This is our second round and I'm pleased that we do work this time in this mandate with European Cancer League, which provides the secretariat. I'm pleased that we do share our views, especially on the importance of the prevention, which is our accent in this mandate. We are dealing with the main risk factors, but of course this is particular work of us, but we try to be attentive to the cancer aspect of our work in different committees, in informal groups. We are members of innovation partnership, we are members of the intergroup age and so on. But what is our special idea or wish, that we establish much closer ties with our colleagues in the national parliaments. We see a need to cooperate politically much closer. We wish that in each national parliament there is such, or I would say similar, informal group of people fighting against cancer. We need such groups because we need to share more comprehensive view and more comprehensive understanding on cancer from the political point of view. I would like to conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here because we share the same objective, to diminish the burden of cancer for 15% till 2020. I would say, as I understand the calendar, there are only 9 years left. And a strong political partnership is needed at all levels, from the European to local. I would like to thank again the Spanish Ministry for Health, Social Affairs and Equality for organizing this first open forum, and on behalf of MAC members, I wish a good success of this open forum. Thank you very much for your attention.